Nice. Are you like a shift worker? Yes. Got time in the morning today. Work on night shift. Colored emoji smiling face with halo. Bro, doesn't he want to risk after 8-0 mins? Emoji happy tears.
The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So off we go then. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, Aurelian Tchouameni is someone I see as being a real tour de force in that midfield. He's a tireless worker. I've heard so many people say he's just a nightmare to try and get away from. A real destroyer whose abilities on the counter-press.
Can he finish? Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
So, a breakthrough already. Desai, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Seedorf. João Cancelo. Great ball if he can get there. He is through here. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Manchester United have it back and can go again. And here's Messi. Elects to... Impressive jump. Goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
We're looking at a different game now.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a...
And Messi!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Looking for options for movement. That's a shade optimistic. Roberto Carlos is always looking to play quality balls. And this is Ronaldo. Desai makes the interception. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He leaps for it! And there's a goal! And they're back in front! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
India have their lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Now it's Totti. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Looking for the run. Well, played right into his path. João Cancelo.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And it's Messi.
That's good play from him. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Messi clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Driving on and making good progress. Iniesta. Played out to the left flank. Roberto Carlos delivers. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Desai is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. India heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Chouameni, Modric, distributed tidily. And this is Totti, tries a shot! Thuram clears without hesitation. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played.
There's the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
João Cancelo. And this is Messi. And the finish!
Okay, it didn't come up, but it was clever. A nice little dummy.
Manchester United with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Big chance! It's in! It's level again! What a match we have!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Now the manager, I think. It's all happening.
Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another really clever finish.
So again, we have parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Chouameni, Silvesh. And that brings the first half to a close. India are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
So a really enthralling 45 minutes, beautifully poised for the 45 to follow. The score at half-time, 2-2. India get the ball rolling for the second period. That's been intercepted. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And it's Messi. And this is Ronaldo. Modric, the conductor, the central piece to his team's attack. João Cancelo is in a really good position out wide. Forlan. Now it's Hunnit.
They want to make the most of this turnover.
He's picked his way through. Picked out chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Iniesta goes short. Chance! They've scored!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and led it perfectly.
India with the lead. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Well, momentarily the situation was perilous, but his alertness has saved the day.
If you were looking at the shopping list of what you need in a top defender, that's it.
Now it's Forlan. Can he latch on to this? Modric. He's going to be disappointed with that. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And that's a dangerous ball. And Seedorf! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Seedorf is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Totti. João Cancelo. Messi going forward. Messi!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Can he get it through?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Chouameni, Modric.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Messi. Modric plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And Iniesta.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Modric. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that's nice. And this is Ronaldo. Desai wins the duel this time. Dealt with nicely by the defence.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 18, Jan Koller. Number 14, Francesco Totti. Number 27,
Facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable
number
matchup.
21,
Schneider.
Jean Cancelo. Number 17, Modric.
Now,
Coming
can
on
they
the
get him
field,
away?
Number
Messi.
7, Neymar. Number 4, Schneider. Number
Guti.
37,
Oh, good read.
Van de Ven.
Well, Peter,
Number
just see here
15,
how a lot of the
Jules
attacking
Koundé.
players aren't dropping back
Number
anymore.
22,
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Substitution
Yeah, they
in
just
progress.
simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Saviola is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Driven forward. Ronaldo might just make this. Nice physical challenge. It's not an especially good pass, that. He's ended up in no man's land. Schneider. Gerrard. Gerrard makes a move down the right. And he can thump it away. Guti.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
And it's Messi. India, moments now away from seeing this one out.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, nice touch. And this is Ronaldo. Desai is there, and he can get that clear. And he's in on goal. And Messi! And no mistake. And right near the end, we have parity. So all square. And after a brief check, the referee blows his whistle. magic. What a magical football match, and genuine respect all round. Your reflections then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most
Security
likely
staff for
outcome,
each
but
block.
we've had a good...
Please rise.
So bring it on. Hike expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. So it's away we go then. We all know of Johan Cruyff as the father of total football, but what can we expect from him on the pitch, Jim?
He'll be the conductor, Peter, making sure that his team creates space and make good use of it. I expect him to be running the show and adding a touch of class to proceedings.
Winning with style, and that's what he has always been about.
Always.
That's been cut out, well played. Now, can they get him away? He can run onto that. Oh, he's been caught, and a header! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Now it's Aubameyang. Totti. Now it's Kimmich. Totti. And he's gone looking for safety. Iniesta. Roberto Carlos picks it up out wide. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Aimed beyond the defence. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now there's a fine ball.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Nicely weighted ball. And here's Eto'o. And he's found a way past. Chance for a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, it actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
India with the corner. They're first. Iniesta plays it short. Iniesta. Oh, nice touch. Roberto Carlos crosses it in, and the keeper beats it away. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Messi knocks it into chance, surely! They've scored!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Now it's Eto'o. That has been cut short. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
In comes the corner. And they've got rid. Lovely, now then. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Kimmich.
Barcelona genuinely seem like a side that's confident with the quality they have out wide. They certainly like their little intricate combinations and link-ups.
Well, that's the impression I'm getting.
Yeah, I think you'll want to make sure you give the opposition a different look with each attack, variation, unpredictability. You know, that's always key to success.
Seedorf plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Gerrard. Now that looks a decent ball. Can he get it through? And he's certainly onside here. A lot of space. And a shot! Goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Goes for a shot! And that's a sharp finish. And they're back in front. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
India have their lead. O'Shea charging forward down that flank. Seedorf powering forward here.
It was indecision all around. They have to do a bit better than that.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
India clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Messi is flagged offside. Spread to the right.
Abra
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And Messi! Messi! From another planet! He's got himself an absolute peach. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Decent chance! And it's there! They are purring, truly purring. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency. Look, if you want to... And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in
Hello,
the stadium,
everybody,
and the
and
players on the
welcome to
pitch are
today's
raring
match.
to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for
Hello,
a stirring
emoji
showdown
waving
here.
hand.
The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
Hi bro, what is good?
So that's got things underway. Well, here's the guy who's come as close as you can to perfecting the game, though his demeanour could barely be more modest. He really is every bit the anti-galactic. Can he finish? Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Yeah, I think I'd feel that way too. Not that I thrived in one-on-one situations.
Romero. Beckham. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Romero deals with that comfortably. Rijkaard. Now it's Bale. Can he get on the end of this? Desai kept his eye on it, and he's there. Knocks it into space. He's found a way through. Rijkaard. It's Ronaldinho, looking to pass their way up the pitch. Nice bit of trickery. He's got away. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
He's had a shot! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it. Beckham, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Not the most accurate pass. No goals as yet. First quarter of an hour gone. India have a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. He has a look up. And he's ended up in no man's land. Quality ball. Cruyff. Probing pass. Beckham wants to run onto this. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And he was alert to it. Rijkaard gets a good foot in there. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And it's Otto.
That's good play from him.
He's picked his way through. Could go all the way here. Otto with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
Now it's Bale. Oh, he's burst through. Thuram is the guilty party there. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
You see any contact?
Substitution.
Time then for the first
I
substitution
don't
of the
see
game.
any
Well,
contact
this
there.
could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond.
Van Basten! But he's left disappointed.
Van Basten really might have let his reputation get the better of him then. Yes, you can spank one from there, but there are other options, you know.
And this is Batistuta. Oh, perfect. He's in one-on-one. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. Yellow or red? It is red.
It is red.
That was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
Well, I suppose the other choice, Peter, would have been to let...
Beckham! David Beckham! An individual masterpiece! A finish right from the top draw! Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfection.
Just meant to be lose the game.
First breakthrough.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Otto cuts it out. Well, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Eto. And here's Hullet. Romero. Ambitious ball here. That has been cut short. Cruyff looking to be a menace in the final third. Threads one in, and he was quick to react. Seedorf. Thuram. And it's Thuram. Can he get onto this? Now it's Messi. Howson does well to get it back. Now this could be... Shoots!
And he was there to get a vital touch. I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
India with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. To make that, and he did make it. Shot for chance! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate not to concede here. Drives, he leaps for it! Oh, crossbar! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
to aim at here. Rijkaard, he is always looking to break lines. Cruyff. Now it's Van Basten. Nicely worked. And this is Cruyff.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Iniesta. Over to the right flank. Cruyff. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Eto'o.
Well, he got...
And the referee says that is that for the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent.
Welcome.
Thus far. A little
Skipping some comments.
inventiveness perhaps the
You
only
see
thing
any
lacking.
contact? I don't see any contact there. It is red. Just meant to be lose the game. Holy. That cross should be a goal.
And while the break is most welcome in giving the opportunity for the players to regroup, there's no doubting that the next 45 minutes are going to be extremely difficult.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
Opponent should be grateful to Konami.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Iniesta.
So off we go
Coming on
again.
to replace him is
Well, I think
number
in these
24,
circumstances, it's all about
Mateo.
how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
The ball has bounced loose now.
Oh, really well played.
Beckham. India come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
That's a shade optimistic. Robertson is one whose deliveries we all know about. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Batistuta. Played towards the other side. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's being urged to shoot. And he shoots! A real chance and a real let-off. India still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Now it's Cruyff. He's on it, can he get away? Mateus plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Spain are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, and certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter.
Big chance! And that's in! They have pulled themselves right back into it!
Emoji hot face.
We have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Corner number 2 then. Mateus plays it short, hangs in a cross. Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And a that one out. It was a bullet.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
India with the lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Somewhat off target. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Mateus. Roberto Carlos. It's going across. He's rising! Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
And here's Hullet. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Roberto Carlos made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. And he's... And Batistuta! And that could have brought them level.
Well, that's the response the crowd were looking for, Peter, and it's applause all around us here.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
Now some movement on the bench,
Messi.
and we are going to see a change.
Number 13, Seedorf. Number 14, Ito. Coming on the field,
Roberto
number
Carlos.
6,
And it's
Zico.
Roberto Carlos.
Number 8,
Spread neatly.
Vieira. Number
Foot in.
9, Javier
It's a throw.
Savion.
Zico. It's come to nothing. Saviola. And that is expertly dealt with. Tries to... He's having a shot! That's rather hopeful. It's anyone's ball now.
Oh, this team is relentless. They have a way of playing, and there's no...
Oh, what has happened here? Beckham. Thuram. India clearly now in lead preservation mode. That looks a decent ball. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Saviola actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Important interception. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Hullet. Real chance! And that is wildly off target. Very much into the last knockings.
There will be 3
Ronaldinho.
minutes added time.
Oh, he refuses to take the bait. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, it's Van Basten. It's a chance for Spain to break.
That was lovely, that.
Batistuta. Well, he's... And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having
We can
none of
say
that.
it as GG.
Bullets picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Announcement.
He needs better build. Which player did you get from Treasure Link? I got Rio and Van Basten. Nice, I got nothing. Emoji cold sweat. Oh. But this Treasure Link was not that much good. Yeah, old Treasure Link I got in Zayn Cellini on my mobile, which is very useful. I also got Ronaldo and Rodriguez from 600 coins. Emoji cool smile. My first ever big time is CR7. Now he looks decent but he can't play 90 mins. Great. Emoji thumbs up. Yeah, but he scores from anywhere. God of low screamer and finishing he has. Decent, let us go. You mean the latest CR7? You re blessed then. My goodness, I have Akanji for backup. Yes. He is asking to be on main lineup. Against those two monsters. Hand orange covering eyes.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's away we go then. Akanji makes the starting 11. Talk to me, Jim. What can we expect from him?
Well, Peter, I'd be interested to see if they'll be turning to him to build a play up from the back. He's a very good defender too, of course, but defensive ability.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? India present their opponents with the best possible chance here. The major moment in the game. A save from Van der Sar! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Tielemans, and he shoots!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And they've got rid. Well, they can break here. And he's worked it through. Pullet picks it up out wide. Oh, it's a nice idea.
This F2P Oppo got both the main man.
And here's Pullet. And this is Iniesta. Tielemans.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Aimed beyond the defence. Looking for the run. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
He is not F2P.
He's a shot. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Now, who's going to be first to this? And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a little off target. And here's Messi. This looks promising.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Nice save. Do you think all this latest cards are from luck?
Alexandro. Stam cuts out the pass. Well seen, saw that coming.
As in?
Read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Hullet. And that is a little undercooked. Knocks it into decent chance! No goals as yet. Oh, what has happened here? Tielemans gets flagged offside. Turan. India couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. He's found a way through. Iniesta can so cleverly bypass the press. Guti. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Hullet touches it back. Lovely bit of skill. Look at the space here. Tries a shot! Goal!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
India are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Akanji clears it away. And this is Messi. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And the two sides separated.
Oh, he wiped out got 5 players from the pack.
1-0 the score. Modric, the conductor, the central piece to his team's attack. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Eto'o. Oh, that was vital. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Akanji. Van der Sar.
India really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Played towards the other side. Alaba producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And there's green grass ahead of him. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well, there's the clearance. Al Hilal ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Well, that pass isn't the best. Gusto. Good running, strong and purposeful. Well, played right into his path. Got it! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Hullet is cooking and eating at the same time.
Iniesta with the short one. Tries to get it clear. India have their second corner now. They've played it short. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Caught offside that time.
Offside. Gowns.
And here's Eto'o. And it's Roberto Carlos. Eto'o.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Interception. Messi. James Rodriguez. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Roberto Carlos. Played in by Roberto Carlos. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. And that brings the first half to a close. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after.
How is that offside?
India
And
go in
now,
at
please
half-time
join
with...
Nice comeback.
For a special presentation
On the
featuring
face
our
of it,
guest
it looks a
performance
fair
today.
reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Please rewind. You see that defenders is also I took him with Goody. Iniesta should be onside. In one of my yesterday's game Oppos Mbappe won the header against Van Dijk 1-on-1, emoji happy tears, emoji happy tears.
So the action resumes.
Messi won sometimes.
In courtesy of the game's only goal. Now that looks a decent ball. Alaba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. That is ended up in no man's land. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Over to the right flank. Can he get on the end of this? He's got away. Oh, truly brave defending.
If you were looking at the shopping list of what you need in a top defender, that's it.
James Rodriguez. Oh, easy pickings there. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Struck first time. Oh, that was a half-decent effort. So, third corner of the game. Iniesta goes short. This is Messi, and it's Roberto Carlos. That's tidy. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And they win it back again. Now it's Tielemans.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Iniesta. And this is Messi. That's good play. Distributed tidily.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo!
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And that pass just didn't quite work. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And it's Iniesta. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Iniesta was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Roberto Carlos. Nice interception, well timed. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot.
Oh, that's ambitious. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, okay, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Number 7, Iniesta. Number 11, Messi. Coming on the field.
Zico.
Number 13, Sado.
Looking to play him in.
Number 6, Zico.
No joy this
Number
time.
24,
And it's been hooked away.
Al Hilal really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And this is Hullet. Takes a shot! And he's stuck it away! And there's the goal they've been looking for. A finish of great intelligence. He just understood, and he executed so smoothly.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Can he finish? Zico herring after the ball here. Modric, played down the flank. Hammers finds himself offside. Now it's Hullet. Tries to play it through. Now it's
3 more games and you will be in Div 1.
Stam. Oh, that's a key interception. Looking for options for movement. He's shifting through the gears here. Chance for a shot! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Zico is offering a right smile there.
And it's Zico. He came in hard, very hard. That's really well manoeuvred. Good chance here! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Can he finish? It's loose now and they want to get it
There
back.
will be 3 minutes added time.
Tielemans is there and he can get that clear. James Rodriguez played out towards the right wing. And he was quick to react. No unnecessary. Added time is up and there goes the whistle. India are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout.
Emoji folded hands, emoji smiling face with halo. GGS.
It's picking up the Man of the Match award.
I need Desali. Let us go.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next
Hello
2 hours,
everybody,
it might
and
not feel
welcome
like
to
that.
today's match.
The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running.
We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank. I cannot argue with that, Jermaine.
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders go, he is one of the very best. Nothing phases him. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Iniesta. And he's gone backward here. Decent chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
And they've got rid. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Thuram. Pull it. Cannavaro does well to get it back. Ronaldinho. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Roberto Carlos. Here's Vieira. Van der Sar sends that a long way. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Now it's Schneider. Not the most accurate pass. Guti is always looking to break lines. India are enjoying the lion's share of possession, but nothing yet to show for it. Looking to pass their way up the pitch.
You have to expect that from everyone then.
Not where it came from. Looking for a runner. Now it's Shevchenko. Eto'o was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Thuram. Now that looks a decent ball. Nicely weighted ball. Tries a shot! He's scored! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
India have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Now it's Eto'o. Looking for the run. India have reclaimed it. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Not much doubt about who's going to take this one. There's a sharp little ball here. And it's Iniesta. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0. Messi! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Can he get it through? It's Eto'o! That was a brilliant save.
Eto really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Iniesta goes short. And now they can spring out of defence. That could spell trouble. Oh, now he can run away with it. Shevchenko, shot, surely! Deftly away. Vieira. India looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Cruz has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Iniesta. That's an imaginative pass. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's picked his way through. Cruz. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Defending was strong and firm. And here's Shevchenko. Roberto Carlos does really well to win the ball there. Guti. Iniesta.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Ball's gone out of play. Nicely spread. Now it's Schneider. He's found a way through. And here's Shevchenko. They've got to be quick to recover this. That's the end of the first 45. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. India go in at half-time with a 1-0 lead.
That back I meant to GK.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start.
Auto pass manipulation is crazy.
Force the issue that bit more.
India are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. So off we go again. India currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Passing is crisp and sharp, and he was alert to it. The referee's awarded a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. Tries to pass it through. Stam cuts out the pass. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Iniesta. Time and again they are repelled. Son is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Pass is coming off in quick succession here.
Well, it really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Lovely, now then. Good play, no margin for error there. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
That's the keeper's ball. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
India clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now it's Villa. It's a searching pass.
Welcome. Skipping some comments. GGS. I need Desali. Let us go. That back I meant to GK. Auto pass manipulation is crazy. Casemiro is that speed.
Can they get him away? Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Hunnet. And that is expertly dealt with. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's approaching that time where you have to decide whether you stick or twist, Peter. I'm inclined to think the latter, but the boss probably has quite a few things which he has to factor in yet, so let's see.
Shifted it to the flank. Iniesta can so cleverly bypass the press. Guti. This is a promising build-up. Looking to play him in. Plenty. Bullet!
Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong. That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence.
Hand orange covering eyes.
Substitution in progress.
India choosing to make the first change. Cools. India do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Great vision. Zico has it in a wide position. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Oh, shooting chance! And he hits the net. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
That was magnificent. The way
He is crap now. He is trying to give up.
Managed to surprise himself, Peter.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
And it's Guti. Park Ji-sung powering forward here. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And the pass is intercepted. And here's Ronaldinho. Looking for options for movement. Shot could be on. Shoots! He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it will make him feel much better at the moment.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Great ball if he can get there. David Villa receives him in a wide position. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. India have time on their side now, as well as a two-goal lead. It is just about done. And he can clear it away. Guti, who does have an assist to his name, played out towards the right wing.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And that's the keeper's ball.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been
Handcuffed. No way through, so back it comes. He's had a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Relentless! Just relentless! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
There will be 3 minutes
Find a
added
position
time.
of real strength now. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, that's nice. Can he finish? No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And the number on the board is 3. And that is as far as it goes. So a real showpiece win. This stop was simply far too clever.
Emoji happy tears, wow.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're up and running.
Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
He's not just a destroyer, is he? He is the enforcer.
True, there's so much more to his game. Quite comfortable in driving the team forward, and he can make those marauding runs from box to box.
Now it's Mbappe. Hullet. Passes short and sharp. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Mbappe. Roberto Carlos.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Best. Messi. Lovely pass, but shot a goal! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
India are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Al Ittihad are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Goes for a shot! Seedorf. This looks promising. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, this looks sharp. Best going after that. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Al Ittihad clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quit.
And the shot! Superb from Pele! A finish right from the top draw. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner.
And shoots! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
India with the corner, they're first. Iniesta plays it short. Played in by Roberto Carlos. And now a sudden chance to counter. Rafael Varane is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Great vision. And he welcomes it in. Pele! Brilliant from Pele! About as smooth as it gets. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. He just absolutely speared that in.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Al Ittihad leading now.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Approaching the half-hour mark. And he's worked it through. It's Roberto Carlos! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
He's in a great position here. Oh, now he's on his own! He's having a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Hazard goes short. It's their second corner of the game. Hazard with the short one. And here's Hazard. Hazard! Eden Hazard! That is a beautiful thing! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! They are purring, truly purring. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
So the lead now is 2.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
India are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Oh, he made it look a bit predictable.
Big chance! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. So, third corner of the game. They've played it short. Now it's Hazard. Hazard making good progress. Oh, nice touch. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And it's Messi. Iniesta. Best finding himself in space. Chance, surely! And he's really put himself on the line here. This possibly the last play of the half. And it's been taken short. Roberto Carlos delivers. Pull it. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, super find. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
And now, to all members of the crowd, I'd like to ask you to join me in wishing our birthday boy a very special
They're
birthday.
on the move again.
Substitution on the field.
I think they have to be
Number
positive
21.
despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do,
Number
Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't
Coming
afford
on
to
the
get too
field,
cagey either.
number
So attack
23,
with real devilment,
Vinicius
go for that
Junior.
goal and see if
Number
they can
10,
settle it.
George Best. Substitutions taking place.
Stam. Iniesta. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
India come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
No, that was never going to make it. Oh, they could be caught out here. Oh, that's fabulous. And the shots! Just cruising! They are cruising. It's all becoming so easy. Minimal lapse, maximum punishment. How that hurts.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Al Ittihad visibly comfortable, now up by 3. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
This interception, his positioning was spot on. Messi. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
So we've reached the hour mark. Good-looking ball. And that is a little undercooked. Can he get on the end of this? Lovely, now then. Can he finish? Goal! This day becomes absolutely perfect. Utterly ideal.
Vinicius Junior really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Real chance! Pulled out the best in the keeper.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Now who's going to be first to this? Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Tries to play it through. Roberto Carlos promptly onto that, and that is that. India perhaps contemplating their next change here. Decent chance! And that's a tidy finish. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
At least that has given their people something to smile about. Half an hour gone in the second half. Yeah. And the counter is on. And it's Hullet. And there's green grass ahead of him.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Vinicius Junior is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Now it's Saviola. Thuram ventures forward. Now it's Hullet. He has found the way through. Desai pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Could be danger here. Gone behind for a goal kick. And here's Vinicius Junior. He's being urged to shoot. Tries a shot! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Best. Can he get it through? Brilliant! And that's a good finish.
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for him.
substitution.
So here comes the substitution. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Turan, well seen, saw that coming. Played into space. Zico receives it in a wide position. Best, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save him up here, I know. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Will play through for the wide man. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. The ball has bounced loose now.
Nice gameplay.
Guti. So that's it. It is all over. India illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen so many times,
Welcome in.
they ended up with
Volunteers
nothing.
for each block, please report to the
So
staff
what do you
room
take away
immediately.
from it all, Jim?
One-sided and only one winner, Peter. The players
Promotion
didn't show
game be
enough
like this.
togetherness, and it was weak throughout.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Bro, it's Bodik, a legend in the game. His current ranks it as 9-0, I guess. He is grinding for a sub. You managed to score twice against him, that's a big W. Aha, I guess he went easy on me. Honesty, it is more sweaty to play against you than him. Emoji perfect score. Emoji hot face. Let us get started. Boss, let me fry. Let's have some decent games. Sure, why? Surely. It is your account? Yes. Okay. After this sessions I have a flavor to ask. I lost you WhatsApp number. Go. So I wish to talk I private. Oh, I removed my WhatsApp number. Yeah. I will reach you on Instagram. Perfect.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're very much on the way now.
We've seen many free role players that have graced the game, but Ruud Gullit is amongst the elite.
Well, no one would argue with that, Jim, but what do you identify?
It's Luis Suarez! Luis Suarez! It's a beauty!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good. The goal scorer.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
I just thought that was going to hit the outside of the post for a moment there, but it just curled enough to catch the inside for a very good strike.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Bellingham gets on his bike and on the move. Yeah. Now, can they get him away? And he welcomes it, it's a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Could be danger here. Well, he's hit it long, but it's a goal! Bellingham. Spread to the right. He's going for goal! Oh, it's come off the upright. Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Now it's Iniesta. Roberto Carlos providing an outlet on that flank. It's Iniesta! Now, who's going to be first to this? Neymar. That is good progress on the left.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed. Might want to be careful there.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Roberto Carlos. Can he get onto this? That's tidy.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Great vision. Look at the space here. Bullets!
Emoji happy tears, emoji happy tears. Stam.
The goal scorer for Milan after 21 minutes is number 20, Ruud Gullit.
Milan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Threads one in, expertly cut out, really nicely done. Now it's Gullit. He's picked his way through.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Vieira. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. He is through here! And he's been shifted off it. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's got away. Bullets! Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Now it's Luis Suarez. Messi. And he's quick to snatch it back. Nedved. Nedved stood his ground strongly. Nice control. It's Nedved! Nedved! A diamond of a goal! A finish right from the
Ogamedi.
front draw. Again in a trice, and they are soaring. Unstoppable.
Almost there,
Just
champ.
how do they contain
Emoji
it?
hot face.
Well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, and he thrives in situations like that.
Boss Andy.
A case now of complete control. Of facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Vieira. Crossing. Roberto Carlos cuts it out. He's a sharp little ball here. He's found a way through. Tries a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! They are purring, truly purring. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise and dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Number 9, Bellingham.
Med just knew how I play, I think. He is amazing.
Milan are having a ball here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And it's Messi. Messi! Got to be quick to recover this.
How's it, Med?
Thuram. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi has the space to scheme. That's very neat. Thuram. Knocks it into space.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Play for a goal kick. That's been cut out, well played. Tomiyasu, he's going to be disappointed with that. Eto, he's found a way through. And it's half-time. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
I'm good, bro. HBU.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half.
Those of you making their way home on public transportation today, please watch the
Vamos, you need to stop overthinking.
local major stations.
Four shots for me, 4 goals. You need to be efficient. I see. You're right. Only 3-7 passes the whole half. Emoji cold sweat. Yuri prime Neymar and dribbling.
So let's get the ball rolling.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind, and they deserve to be. But they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
Looking for the run. Saliba did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Can he get it through? It's a good look. Impressive jump! And that is high.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Now it's Hullet. Driving forward. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Can he get on the end of this? Oh, good taking him, and a shot! Well, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. India presented with a golden opportunity here. The keeper doing his best to put him off.
Sorry for sliding. And why don't he have to sorry at all? I should be thanking you for me to give a time your box. Emoji happy tears. Emoji happy tears. Hope I score this. Emoji perfect score. Emoji rolling on the floor laughing. Emoji rolling on the floor laughing.
Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
At least that has given their people something to smile about. Luis Suarez. Oh, such a clever touch. Messi. Iniesta. Aims beyond the defence. He has found the way through. Here it is, crossed in. Roberto Carlos. Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the...
Applies the finish! Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Yeah, is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Well, that pass isn't the best. And it's Messi. Showing great feet there. Shot, surely! Oh, the ball's run. Oh, what has happened here? Cross. Desai gets it away. Gullit makes a dash for it. This looks promising. And he is deftly... Great chance! And that's in! His utter joy! He engages with absolute happiness. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Messi. Oh, this is a very good run. Steaming on goal. Messi! Seedorf. India do have a chance to counter here. Messi powering forward here. He's played it back. And he's had it nicked away. Iniesta running with intent. He's being chased here by an unwelcome guest. Vieira. So what can they make of this? He's in a great position here. Can he finish? Now that was quite some save.
Milan really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Gullit plays it short. Oh, he's having a go! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. India are looking to go forward now. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi. Now he's got space here. No luck with that dink over the top. Messi. De Jong. Now it's Luis Suarez. Messi. Messi going forward. And here's Gullit. Good take and Messi! He's put it wide. All the way back.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking to play him in. Vieira calmly anticipates. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Luis Suarez, and he's running through. A lot of chance! And he hits the net. And the headlines continue to get darker and darker. So that's it. It is all over. India cannot spin this any other way.
GGS.
Came up against opponents
GG
who were
bro.
thrilling, at times unplayable.
We go
who
again?
simply brushed them off. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
India desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
So
I
thank
have
you
some
very
work
much,
to
Jim, for joining
finish.
me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Okay brother, until the next time. Tomorrow I come back and stream. Shall. Okay bro, see you tomorrow. Please text me on Instagram. I will. I have something to discuss with you. Okay bro, got it. Emoji okay. Emoji perfect score. After your session I have playing some direct and quick and it as rewarded. Thanks much med. Emoji perfect score. I am improving. It is a pleasure to be able to play with you. Emoji people hugging. Emoji check mark button. Emoji folded hands. And learn to